Hey guys, Logan here from Cross Me Out, and today we're going to be producing on a budget. Again. So I decided to remake this video because A, I have a little bit more knowledge and experience, and B, I wanted to focus on the sound of producing on a budget. So I'm not going to get as in-depth as I did. If you want to listen to those ramblings, go ahead and click right here and go watch that other video. So like before, I'm going to assume that you have an instrument that you want to record, whether it's vocals or guitar or something like that, and that you also have something on which to record, so a laptop or a smartphone. So similarly, I'm also a rock guy. I'm going to be focusing more on recording instruments. If you do exclusively electronic stuff, this may not be the most helpful, but maybe you can pick a thing or two out of it as well. So I'll go over the 4 things that you're going to need to produce and record on a budget. First things first is you need a DAW, a digital audio workstation. This is the program into which you record all of your things and do all of your mixing. Now, there are tons of these for free. The one that I am using for this video is Traction. I'll put a link in the description. It's great. I like it more than something like Audacity because it more resembles real digital audio workstations, so when you upgrade you'll be able to figure things out a little more easily. It doesn't have any virtual instruments at all, so you'll have to go out and find those yourself. Along those same lines, just like before, I would highly recommend going out, doing some research, and finding free plugins. Any kinds of effects or anything, some of them come pre-packaged if you buy anything, just as many as you possibly can. I'll put a couple of links in the description to a few that I used and that I really like. So the second thing you're going to need is headphones or studio monitors or anything with which you can listen back to your music. Now this is one of a couple of places where I would say feel free to spend at least a little bit of money because you'll need to be listening back, you'll need to figure things out, and it's great. The better quality you can get, the better. Also, I would recommend headphones if you're going to be recording anything, because obviously you're going to want to listen back to the song while you're recording it, like a metronome or something like that, and it will block out and your mic won't pick that up. So the third thing you'll need is an audio interface. Now, this is the thing that actually connects your microphone or your instrument into the computer and allows you to record it. So I'm going to be comparing 2 audio interfaces. These are sort of the standards that they recommend for beginners. They are the Focusrite Scarlett Solo and the PreSonus Audio Box. Now, they are good for different things and I like them for different things, so I'll be able to show you where they sound good and where they don't. So the fourth and final thing is a microphone. Now, I'm going to be comparing the one that comes in the Focusrite Scarlett Solo Studio bundle. It isn't sold on its own, but it is a large diaphragm condenser, which just relates to how it is recorded. I also have a Sennheiser E609 dynamic microphone. They are different, they're used for different things, and I'm going to be comparing how they sound when you have one or the other. Now, like I said in the last video, a great way to do it is to get one of the bundles that includes the microphone and the interface and headphones all together. This is a great way to save some money and you know that they'll sound good together. So because of that, I'm going to be treating these as 2 different bundles. So the Focusrite condenser microphone and interface is going to be on one side, and the PreSonus interface with the dynamic mic is going to be on the other side. This is because I found they sound good on the same things when used together. The Focusrite and the condenser microphone sound really good for vocals, it's what I'm using to record right now, as well as acoustic guitar and pianos and things like that. Whereas the PreSonus and the dynamic microphone sound really good for miking guitar cabinets. So I'm going to be comparing those 2 different sounds, and let's see how it goes. They say the past is over, but it still hurts like it did before. They say the future holds another day, but I'm not waiting anymore. They say the present is a gift, and I guess that much is true. But my present is forgetting about you. They say the past is over, but it still hurts like it did before. They say the future holds another day, but I'm not waiting anymore. They say the present is a gift, and I guess that much is true. But my present is forgetting about you. So, as you probably heard, they do sound good on different things. The condenser microphone sounded really good on the vocals, it made it nice and crisp, but obviously the guitars were not something that it's designed for. Similarly, the dynamic microphone sounded great on guitars, it's my standard sound, but it didn't sound so great on vocals. They kind of got lost, they were a bit muffled, they were a bit thin, I don't know, it was weird. So all in all, I think if you're going to record vocals at all, get a condenser microphone. This is because it sounds great on vocals, they don't get lost at all, it sounds nice and full, and it sounded okay on the guitar amp. And if you back it up with something like a guitar amp simulator like I did, it sounds alright and perfectly passable. However, if you're just recording guitar covers or something like that, then I would say get a dynamic microphone. This is because A, it's sounds better, but B, it'll give you more experience miking a guitar, and that's something that you can take with you into the future. So, I hope you guys found this information useful. If you did, please like the video, please check out my other videos, and subscribe if you want to learn how to record music completely for free. That's going to be the next one. Also, be sure to check the description for links to a bunch of stuff that I recommend, and I think that's it for this one. See you guys!